Alright, this is my footage for KXCR Round 1 2022 season. Senior C, row 17. Really was looking forward to this race. It was kind of a long winter of racing at MSXC. Looking forward to some good springtime weather here. It was 62 degrees and sunny. We'd gotten some rain, but it really wasn't too wet. This flat area up here at the start was about as sloppy as it got, other than just some more isolated mud here and there. But it was really ideal conditions, really nice course. I was interested to see who showed up in the Senior C class this year. I know a lot of the guys that I raced with last year either were promoted or went on to the Masters group in row 18. A lot of the guys I know are now in the Masters C behind me. So anyway, kind of a different group of guys. Only a couple of the guys here I really recognize from last year. It was interesting track layout. This first part that we do is going to be different than the how we do the second, third, and beyond laps, where we'd be going up the pro hill. So we don't have that opportunity here in the first lap. We take the hill here on the far left as opposed to the far right where the pro hill was up here through the trees. I didn't get the whole shot, but I didn't do terrible either. The bike started up pretty quick with the electric starter. I didn't have to kick start it since it was warmer out, and I think I'm running in the 5th or 6th position. I think there was 15 guys in my class, so kind of middle of the pack at this point in time. Lost a couple guys in the mud back there in after the start. Anybody that's raced KXCR before here at the Holler, this portion of the track should be pretty familiar to you. Seems like a majority of our races use this that first hill and then this climb up here on the ridge, and this downhill as well is something that's been used in previous races. I do have my bike fitted with a left-hand rear brake for the first time in this race, and I didn't use it on that hill, but hill descents or steep hills are kind of where I was thinking I might use that. So I can just kind of keep my feet on the pedals, get a good posture, and slow the bike down with my hand, where I have a little bit better feel and sensitivity than I do with my boot. Another change I made during this race is I was starting to have some ankle issues with my Tech 7s, and I'd really never had any ankle issues with my Foxes that I wore last year, but I hurt my toes a couple times with those, so I was trying to find something that had better ankle protection and toe protection, and I found a pair of Garnet SG12s used at a used sports place, and so I picked those up in Louisville last week, and had really, other than tried them on in the store, hadn't really ridden on them until today, and I'm really happy with the Garnet SG12s. Mine do not have the Enduro soles, they're just the regular ones, but really like those. I had good pedal feel. A lot of complaints I think about the SG12s is being real stiff, but maybe because mine were used, they'd kind of been broken in a little bit and were just kind of perfect. So I'm not passing a lot of people here, past that guy, but I'm holding my own with the guys in my class, and this is kind of like what I like to do, is I just kind of hold back, conserve a little energy, get a feel for the course, and if I'm going to do some passing, I'll do that via good endurance later on in the race, not here at the beginning, but something's going to happen up here that's going to change that plan for me, but I won't show that yet. Again, all of this so far on the course, for the most part, is recycled track from previous races. It's kind of nice the hauler has gotten to the point where it's got enough trails already made that they're not making, you know, brand new trails every time we race. I mean, I think the races were a good reason to make the trails initially, but now they're able to put together a race pretty quick by just putting together several trails that you know, and attaching them in new ways as opposed to new trails. So this is the part where it went wrong for me. And there's a big pile up here on this hill, and I'm just kind of not showing all my wait time to get out of it. This is what the big pile up was for. This right here, this is me getting back on the trail finally. And I mean, it is a little bit challenging. Some greasy spots and some roots there, but no big deal. Finally make it to the top. Have to give it a rest. There's Barry Rose up there taking a rest too. So anyway, this is where I'm going to call it quits for this video. See you guys later.